I'll continue with solving equation with indices. So let's also look at another example of equation with indices. Look at this example too. We have here, we have 5x is equal to 40x is power minus 1 over 2. Here we have minus 1 over 2. So what we are going to do here is that we solve and bring out x. That the first thing is let's bring all the number to one side, the letter x to the other side. That's the first step. For here, let's first transfer the number to one side first. How do you do that? Just divide one side by 5. Divide this by 5. Divide this one by 5. So 5 take care of 5. 5 get 1, 5 get 8. So you have x equals to 8 x is power minus 1 over 2. 5 is the first step. The second step is we have x here, we have x here. Let's transfer all x to one side. So we can do that one by dividing both side by x power minus 1 over 2. This side also work by x power minus 1 over 2. So that one, we have x in one side. So this one will take care of this. So we have x divided by this x is this. This one is divided by x power minus 1 over 2 equals to 8. So gradually we are separating them, letter to one side and number to the other side. The power of x here is 1. So according to the rule of indices, we pick one x. X. The power here is 1. If you have division, you have to multiply and subtract. And what the power of here we have minus 1 over 2 equals to 8. And here we can now have x power 1 minus turn to 1 plus 2 1 over 2 equals to 8. And our SCM here is 2. 1 here is over 1 like this. 1 in 2. 2 times 1 you have 2. 2 in 2 we have 1. 1 times 1 we have 1 equals to 8. So here we have x is power 2 plus 1 we have 3 over 2 equals to 8. And according to the rule, you can remove this. But before then, let me express my 8 as power of 2. And power in base 2. So if you have expressed 8 in base 2, it's going to be x power 3 over 2 equals to 2 power 1 3. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. And here I don't want this the power here again. I want only x here. So let me multiply both power from both sides by 2 over 3. So if you have x power 1 over 2, you want to cancel the power, just multiply by 2 over 1, just inverse the fraction. If you have x is power 3 over 4, and you want to cancel it, just multiply by 4 over 3. You just inverse the fraction but to cancel it. So I'll multiply one side by 2 over 3. So we have over 3 over 3 times 2 over 3 equals to 2 over 3 times 2 over 3. In the middle of mathematics, whatever you use to multiply one side, you must apply it to the other side. So here, you cancel 2, 3 cancel 3. So here, 3 have 3 over 1. So 3 cancel this 3 here. I have what I have left here is x. X is power 1. X is equal to 2. X power 2. But what I'm having left here is 2. So our final answer here is x is equal to 4. So that's our final answer for this. So x is equal to 4. Okay, let's look at third one. For third one, you have 4 series power 4 is power c minus 1 equals to 64. So since the base here is 4, you are expected that this number also must be raised in the what? In the base 4. So you want to raise the base 4, you need to have 4 is power c minus 1 is 4 is power 3. 4 times 4 times 4 will give us 64. And according to the rule of indices, So have the same base on both sides, you can cut. This 4 cancel this 4. So just once you cancel the base, you equate the power. At times you can see an expression like this, that the base may be different. Power can be like you can have at times you can have, let's say you have something like this. 2 raised power 5 is equal to x raised power 5. Here you can equate the power pot and then equate the rest in the 2. So it depends. When you say expression like this, when the base is the same, equate the work, call the base, equate the power. So in this case, if you equate the power, 5 is C minus 1 is equal to 3. We transfer 1 to the select for a lifetime, our C will be 3 plus 1. And finally, D is 4. So that is the solution. So when you see an equation with indices, what should be at the back of your mind is how do I get your known value in this letter? How do I solve your known value? So here we first number 1, we are able to get our value of R2, the value of X, and the third one, the value of letter C. Okay, before we round up our class this morning, let's also look at some other problems relating to indices. So let's look at some quick questions that about deal with the equation with indices. So let's look at this problem under equation with indices. So if you look at this example, particularly this example, this is a WAEC pass question. This WAEC pass question says example solve. You see another example. We say if 9 raised to power 2x, 9 raised to power 2x plus 1 equals to 81 raised to power s minus 2 equals to 81 raised to power x minus 2. Question now say find x. Find x. This is a typical example of a pass question. Okay, how do we solve this? First one we have 2x power 2x plus 1 equals to 81 raised to power x minus 2. So what should come to your mind is how do you raise this base so that what they have the same base. They have the same base. So firstly we can express our 9 as 3 squared raised to power 2 like this. Multiply with it, I will put bracket. Multiply it to 2x plus 1. Then this 81 also can be expressed as 3 into power of 4. Multiply with it, that is x minus 2. So since they have the same base, move this, you need to cut same base on each side. Cut the base. When you cut the base, for the next step, you equate the power. You want to cut the base, when they have the same base, you equate the power. So if you equate the power here, you have 2 into bracket 2x plus 1 equals to 4 open bracket x minus 2. So here, to solve s, open the bracket. If you open 2 times 2x, we have 4x. Plus 2 times 1, we have 2. 4 times x, we have 4x. Minus 4 times 2, we have 8. So after this, the next step is to collect like times. So if you collect like time, times, you're going to have 4x. If you bring this s here, I'm going to have minus 4x. If you bring this one to minus 8, if you bring the 2 here, that is plus 2. No, if you bring 8 here, that's minus 2. Here, fortunately, here, 4x minus 4x, I'm going to have 0 equals to minus 10. Generally, what you have here is minus 10. But sometimes your x will give you 0. instead of value. So here, so the banner something here is minus 10. That is what we can get. On normal day, if the S here is not first for 0, S is equal to normal value. You have okay. Let's also look at example 4. Let's look at example 4. Example 4 here also is solve. You have to solve 9x to the power minus 1. 9x to the power minus 1 equals to 27x equal to 27 x power x plus 1. You have 9x to the power minus 1 equals 27x plus 1. Okay, let's look at this. To simplify this, you have 9x power x plus 1 equals to 27x power x also plus 1. 9x power x plus 1. We have 9x power x minus 1. X power x minus 1 equals to 27x power 4. The first thing is let's raise the base here to same power. What is that power? You can express our 9 as 3 squared into the bracket x minus 1. And we can express our 27 as 3 squared 3, that is 3 times 3 times 3 into the power of x plus 1. So as since they have the same base, you call the base like this. When you call the base, you put the power. You put the power, you have 2 into x minus 1 equals to 3 into x plus 1. So after you put in the power, so the next step is open the bracket. If you open 2 times x, you have 2x. 2 times minus 1, you have minus 2. 2 times x, you have 3x. And 3 times 1, you have plus 3. The next step, collect 9 times. If you collect 9 times, you have 2x here. Bring this 3x, that's minus 3x equals to what you have here, you have 3. If you bring this minus 2 to the other side, that is what? Plus 2. So 2x minus 3x, you have minus x is equal to what is 3 plus 2? 5. So you can't leave our answer here like this. We want your x to stay alone, so let's remove its minus. How do we remove minus? Multiply both sides by minus. That we have minus into minus x is equal to minus into 5 times. I'm multiplying 2 by minus, then that is 5 also by minus. So in that case, minus by minus, you have 9x is equal to minus 5. So the value of x here is minus 5. So that is the solution to the solving equation with indices. So before our next class, let me give us the following question as an assignment. So in our next class, we will look at it. I will expect your answer. So let's take the following question as an assignment for the next class. Number 1. Solve the following equation. Solve the following equation. Solve the following equation. Number 1. You have 9 is power 1 over 2. 9 is power 1 over 2. And 27 is power 2 by 3. 2. You have 1 is power minus 2 equals to 9. 3 You have 22 raised power x bracket minus 1 over 2 equals to 9. This is equation. Then 4, you have 2 raised power minus 2 raised power n minus 1 equal to 16. So the following is to simplify the following, and let's see, to simplify the following and get the answer already on next before our next class. This will end our class today.